Hey there guys, what's going on? I'm Aarointheknee, Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters! Today we're going to look at the latest YCS winner which absolutely demolished the competition. It is actually insane how either lucky or well played or everything this deck was. This went 16 matches, 0 losses at YCS. Oh god, I can't remember where the YCS was. I think it was Dallas. I think it was Dallas, Texas. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that. So it is Infernoids, but it is a brand new build of Infernoids which uses a very special card that has just came out in the new high-speed riders, and that is Psy-Frame Lord. Psy-Frame Lord Omega, sorry, dying here. So we're going to take a look at this card because this is very integral to the deck and how it runs, and my phone just went off because Aaron would, from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters as well, would like to go for pub, which is always good. Alright, so this is Omega. So once per turn, you can banish, during either player's main phase by the way, you can banish a card from your opponent's hand by banishing Psy-Frame Lord Omega. Now, that is insanely good. Because usually you'll be using your Infernoids as food for these, and then you have them in the graveyard to use later on. So it doesn't really cost you too much for Omega, not too much. And then you're taking a card from their hand. And this guy gets really annoying really fast because you can chain this because it's during either player's main phase, so it is obviously a quick effect. So you can chain it. They go Regeki, you chain it, take one from the hand. You can't do it in the battle phase, so it's not like that. But you can leave it on the field during your turn. You don't have to use it during your turn. You can go to your opponent's standby phase, have Infernoid go back to your graveyard, and then you can use the effect during their turn. And it's insanely strong because it disrupts so hard. The amount of times I've been playing and people have 4 cards in hand, I can take a really good one from their hand. It's really, really solid. And also it allows you to see their hand. I'm fairly sure it goes face up. Yeah, it goes face up. So you see what's in their hand and what they're getting back. So this guy is insanely disruptive. He gives you food back for your Infernoids. It's really just very strong. So now that we've talked about that, let's have a look through the deck. So it's an Infernoid deck, so it's nothing special on that end. But we're going to look at the monsters you can normal summon, because this is usually a big thing. So we've got one Trooper, which is okay. I'm obviously not gonna say my ideas are better than this guy because this guy won a fucking YCS with this. So he's running one Trooper, one Lila, and 2 Raiden, and 3 Decatron. So we've got 3 level 1s, 3 level 4s, and a level 3. So this is pretty nicely rounded out because most people at this point are just calling 1 and just going for Decatron. So the fact that he's got 4 monsters that aren't 1 is pretty solid. Raiden's really strong. It's tuner, allows you to get into your Psy-Frame Lord Omega, or a load of other things. There's a lot of good stuff in the extra deck. And of course Lila, who I think is one of the best side deck cards here, so that's good. So then we're going to look at the actual other Infernoids, the one that you can special summon from the grave and hand. So we got 3 Antra, we got 3 Antundel, we got 2 Devaity, 3 Hamadek, 3 Patrilia, 1 Permeus, which I was pretty shocked at, but it's 0 attack, 0 defense, so yeah. 3 Systemus, I'm not sure how to say that properly, but it's base, and 1 Archu. So it's basically just normal Infernoids from there. And then we got, for the spells, we got 1 Burial, which is pretty much staple. 2 Charge, with these guys in the deck are also staple. A couple of Galaxy Cyclones, pretty solid cards. Monster Gate, staple. 1 for 1, staple. Regeki, staple. 3 Reasoning, staple. Rekindling, this is a card that I was shocked to see in this deck. And then I was like, oh my god, Decatron has 200 defense and is a fire. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't think anyone noticed this, and if they did, I wasn't one of them. It's a very cool card to have in this deck. It can win games on its own. Especially since when you're reasoning and people go and say 1 and you get Decatron, Rekindling gets it back because it's gone to graveyard. A couple of Voids here, and Tarantula's the only trap. Pretty solid. I love it. I've been playing it a lot, and I think one of the problems with Infernoids was a lot of people played them as rush. and like, I'm going to kill you this turn, or I'm going to kill you next turn, or I'm going to lose. This is actually a very, very, very heavy control deck. So I love that about it. So we're going to look at the extra now. We got it's pretty basic. It's Black Rose, Clear Wing, Gaianite, and you got to remember that the summoning condition on all Infernoids is only for effect monsters. So if you make this guy, you can still summon more because he's a non-effect. It's the same with Scrap Arc Fiend. He's a level 7 one. So you can summon this guy, summon Gaianite, and then go into more Infernoids because there isn't level 8 or higher effect monsters on the field. So that's the thing. I finally got to my point. Blah. Yugioh, Elio, Psy-Frame Lord Omega, broken card. Oh, he's also got another effect as well, by the way. I completely missed on the bottom effect. If this card's in your graveyard, so if they kill it, you can shuffle this back into your deck, which is insane. So you can just keep using this and put one of their cards back to the deck. So you'd probably be putting like Necros Mirrors back or just anything that should be there. It's just a pretty solid card. You don't need more than one of it for that reason. And Star Eater and Stardust Spark just came out in England as well, so that's really nice for us. If you didn't know, in Europe, can't use, well, you couldn't use Stardust Spark because it hadn't been properly released. Abyss Dweller is solid. Castell, Felgrand for the plays guys. Exton Knight is solid. Gemini Pearl, non-effect, so you can keep going, and Big Eye. The side deck is different to the YCS one because, and everyone says this, and you should take this to heart as well. Side deck should be for you. Side deck should be for what you feel you're going to go up against. You should never copy someone else's side deck. We're going to have a look at my side deck, I guess. I go on Chaos Hunter, really good. Stops Iron Wall if it gets up first. 2 Lila, broken cards against people. They're so good against... because most of the side deck stuff that people run against this are spells traps. 2 Dark Hole for stuff like Majesty's Fiend and Vanity's Fiend. Defusion for your usual stuff like Shaddolls and stuff. You can actually defusion... Oh, what's his name? Nodin, which is funny. 3 MST, 2 Ferrowind, 2 Mistake, and 2 Decree. It's just pretty basic. But yeah, thanks for watching this, guys. It's been good looking at this. Next video, I'm going to be playing some of this. We'll do some dueling and chilling. So, see you later. Bye-bye.